We are live. What up? Welcome back, everybody. Give it up to Jeremy last week doing it solo while I was out. Round of applause for the man, the myth, the legend himself, the GOAT. Did a fantastic job covering it while in my absence. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm making it, man. Trying to get a little bit better. Last week had an eye infection, and now this week I have a sinus infection. But it's not going to keep me away. I couldn't go 2 weeks without it, being on the show and stuff, and had to swap it up, doing it on Monday night this time, just due to our schedules and stuff like that. So, Ole Miss finally wins an SEC weekend. Yeah, woo! Hard. I don't know. Say it was hard. I think it was just a good weekend for us. Just came out the gates open. Should have won Saturday, but can't. For us, we just can't win them all. So, and I guess we'll just, since we're going on that, Tennessee versus Mississippi State this weekend.
Okay, that was good. Good conversation.
Yeah, it was good. All right, so guys, we'll just see you guys next week. No, just kidding.
Look, State Friday night's game, got down 4-1 early, tied it up at the top of the night, 6-6, give up a walk-off home run, lose 7-6. Come out Saturday, get up 7-2, lose 12-8. And then Sunday, I didn't even watch Sunday. I couldn't even tell you the Sunday score or Saturday score. Excuse me, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Saturday score, couldn't even tell you. Like last I saw was like 10-1 in the third.
I think it was 12-3, something like that.
I think it was 12-1, 12-2, something like that, probably, because I think it was over early. So, but out of all that, State fires Scott Foxhall, the pitching coach, today. Yes.
I don't know if that is that a cheer? Is that a cheer?
Foxhall has been there for 4 years. He was there when we won the national championship. Came from Auburn. Great, genuine, good coach, right? But something just this year just did not click. I felt he was going to be let go at the end of the season no matter what. But look, the pitching we have at Mississippi State, the history we have at Mississippi State, the stadium, the money the school pours into it, the fans that show up to the game, heck, the offense scoring 8 to 9 runs a game on 2 out of 3 weekends, they're going to score 8 runs a game.
For sure.
You go to Auburn, a couple weekends ago, and you lay an egg. Then you go to Tennessee thinking, okay, they're hot, but if you can play with them, and they did. They played with them for 2 games.
Yeah.
Lost all 3. Now this week we got Arkansas coming to town. Then we're going to LSU. Then I think we got A&M at home, and I think we got somebody else at home. I can't remember the last school we play.
Yeah.
But you've got to win out to even be considered for SEC tournament.
Yeah.
I think, look, y'all schedule gets easy. Y'all are going on a run. Yeah. I call it right now. You guys will make a run into the tournament. You got good pitching. You got good hitting. State's got good pitching and hitting. We just can't put it good. You get 2 strikes on the guy, you walk him. You get 2 outs in an inning, you walk the bases low to give up a grand slam. It's frustrating as a State fan, man. I'm telling you. I got a lot of friends who have been talking. Like, they're done. They're over. Like, all right, football season. Let's just see. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah,
they've already wrote this season off. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, it has been a difficult season for both of us. Like you said, Ole Miss's schedule does get a little bit easier. Missouri this weekend. So hopefully we can start getting some SEC wins going. Hopefully get back in the tournament and stuff like that. But started off not so good. I mean, we faced a lot of good teams.
Yeah,
kind of like what y'all are about to do, facing some good teams coming up for sure.
Well, we had Vanderbilt, we had South Carolina. I mean, we faced some hard teams too. Kentucky, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt out the gate. That's why you're 1-9, 1-8 when you're in SEC play to start with those three, right?
Yeah.
The SEC is just good in baseball all around. There's nothing to say this weekend Arkansas comes to Starkville and leaves without winning a game.
Yeah.
Something, look, you play sports, I play sports. Something about a coach getting fired, a teammate getting hurt, or something, a disaster in the community. All of a sudden, something in your brain just clicks, and you're like, "Oh, we got to go."
Yeah.
And State can win 12 in a row. They can win out in the rest of the series. They are talented enough to beat Arkansas. They are talented enough to take 2 out of 3 or sweep LSU at Baton Rouge, right?
Yeah.
They're good enough to beat A&M. And like I said, I can't think of the last team to play. It doesn't matter. But I think it may be Missouri. But they're talented enough to beat all of those schools. Or maybe I think those are our last 3 series. That's our last 3. It's 9 games left. They're talented enough to go 9-0 in the season, 15-15 in the SEC. That would probably they'd be 3rd in the West.
Yeah.
That's how good. And you like I said, you play sports, I play sports. You get a winning streak going. Look, you win the next 9, right? You go 15-15. You win. I think it's 5 games in the SEC tournament. Okay, you win those 5.
Mm-hmm.
You got to win 3 in a regional. You got to win 3 in the super regional. So now that's at 6 and 5. That's 11 and 9. That's 20. And I think 5 or 6. I think 6 games wins you a national championship. It's easy to go on a 26-game winning streak. I say it's easy. It's not, but it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to win 9.
Yep.
Win a couple, lose out in the SEC tournament. Win your regional. You don't have to win every game, but you could lose a game.
Yeah.
They could easily, if say there's 26 games left, and you just want to win the final one. They could go 15-5 and be national champions. Ole Miss can go 15-5 and be national champions.
Right.
You can repeat, both clubs are very good to do so. It's just they haven't played, and you've watched Ole Miss. They haven't played up to what their potential
That's
is.
right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think, like you said, with the coach being fired, I think there might be a little click in there of like, okay, we got I think he's a good guy, right? I think he was a good coach. I'm not trying to talk bad on him and stuff like that. But sometimes a little shake up, a little chatter in the locker room will get some guys like, hey, he's out.
I'll tell you who and we can move on after this. I'll tell you who I want a name thrown in the hat for pitching coach of Mississippi State. Jonathan Papelbon.
Jonathan Papelbon, little alma mater there. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I like OJP.
Yeah.
Got that good initial, son. Gosh dang. All right, go on to the NFL recap. Last week you hit on it. You gave us your top 10.
Yeah, that is terrible.
It did not go maybe the first pick, maybe? No?
Yeah,
first pick? Yeah. Good job. I mean, the Texans
well, like I said when doing the draft, like I wasn't gonna throw in trades because I had a feeling trades were gonna that draft, the way it's lined up teams in there. I knew trades were going to happen. Made sense for it to happen. So, and then I just kind of went off things that I'd heard. But look, I thought it was the draft was a good draft. I think all the way around. What I've been reading after the fact is a lot of teams did well, which normally doesn't happen. Somebody always has a bad draft.
Yeah, it's
hard for me to find a team that had a bad draft.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
we just had 3 players drafted. State had 2 get drafted. We've got 3 so far signed undrafted free agent signing. So
I think we're up to like 10 after all the undrafted. So
that's good. That's real
I
good.
mean, you got the guys who, hey, that's my thing. As long as a team picks me up, I mean, you're gonna try to make that right there is a chip on your shoulder for sure for those guys. But yeah, I think we talked about it before. I think Arizona had a good draft. I know everybody had a good draft. Of course, trading away, trading back to 3 to 6 to get the guy they wanted anyways, right?
Well, 3 to 12. 3 to 12.
Was it 3 to 12? I thought it moved back to 6.
Well, the Texans had the 12th pick that moved back up to take Will Anderson. So,
okay.
So
yeah,
which I did get. I did get right. I said that they. No, I think I said Tyree Wilson because personally I like him a little bit more than I do Will Anderson. But it is what it is.
Yeah, but I think Arizona had a good one just because I think with Kyler still being shaken up, and I don't think they're that good just yet. I think they will be. Arizona, I'm talking about. So I think they're going to have another top 10 pick next year. But then you get, the Texans pick.
Mm-hmm.
Who's all I believe they're going to give a little bit for Will Anderson and Bryce Young, a little bit of time.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. Sorry, CJ Stroud. To get a little bit of time. And I think they're going to get, they're not going to be as good. So Arizona's going to have 2 top 10 picks again, which I've heard which if you look at and watch the college this year, you're going to see a lot of good quarterbacks. And I think this 2024 draft is going to be loaded.
Yeah, we were talking about that at work today. I mean, you got Caleb Williams at USC,
Drake May at North Carolina,
Michael Penix at Washington,
DJ with Oklahoma State.
Oh my God! Blah blah blah. You got Willie Fritz out of Tulane, who I love. If you watched the Tulane USC Cotton Bowl last year, you would have saw him play. What just a downright good player. Will Rogers at Mississippi State. Yep. If Will Rogers, I'm going to tell you one more here. Will Rogers has a good year in this pro offense that State's about to run. First round pick this year.
That dude can sling it. I always hate playing against that guy.
Here's the thing. There's getting this point in NFL where there are all 32 teams, they're young at quarterback.
Yep.
I mean, if you go around the league and you're a quarterback coming into the league, you're sitting.
Yep.
And you're going to have to get the Tom Brady, career going where somebody gets hurt, they throw you in there and you just don't lose.
Yep.
I mean, if you go around the league, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Tua Tagovailoa, name me some. I mean,
Kyler
Murray.
I mean, young guys like that. They're
good everywhere. Mac Jones at New England. I don't think Bill Belichick really likes Mac Jones. It is what it is there. Yeah. Justin Fields at Chicago. Kenny Pickett in Pittsburgh. Lamar Jackson in Baltimore.
Signed a big contract, by the way, everybody.
Yeah. Dak Prescott. What's his name up in Philadelphia?
Jalen Hurts.
You got Bryce Young now going to be in Carolina. You got CJ Stroud in Houston.
Yeah.
As a new quarterback, who's taking you?
Yeah.
Where are you going? That's my thing. Like, you're going to get picked, right? Caleb Williams, whoever's got the number 1 pick next year, somebody's trading up to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I can see Arizona taking a quarterback if you don't, but you pay Kyle a lot of money.
Lots of
money. Okay.
And he has not stayed healthy.
He has not. The Jets, I can see taking a quarterback just because you got Aaron Rodgers. You don't know how long, but you got Zach Wilson there.
Yep.
Tennessee traded up to get Will Levis. Last year they took Malik Willis.
Yeah.
I can see. So the teams I see, like Tampa Bay probably needs a quarterback.
Yep.
Atlanta needs a quarterback.
Yes.
The Saints need a quarterback. They took the guy out of Fresno State, Huner, I think. I think he's a good little player, but he's a backup, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee, I said, well, it depends on Will Levis.
Right.
But Indianapolis has got Richardson. So, I mean, they got 4. You got maybe 3 spots. 3 spots in the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, even if the guys, I'm trying to think of the guys who also got drafted this year. If you think about Detroit, like Hendon Hooker got drafted. who was a Heisman candidate before he got hurt.
Exactly.
He could beat out Jared Goff if he's healthy.
100%.
100%.
100%.
And one that I was talking to a buddy of mine at work today is the Rams. Picked up Stetson Bennett.
Love it.
That dude is a winner.
Love it. Stafford cannot stay. Look, I like Stafford.
Always loved him.
But if you go look at Matthew Stafford's, the game is 100% different now than it was when Stafford was in college. Right? But Stafford's numbers compared to Bennett's numbers. First off, the one thing I'm looking at, how many championships do you win? Bennett's 2-0.
Yeah.
Right? And his stats, though, are hands down better. I mean, you can't knock Bennett and say, well, he's too small. Then Bryce Young's too small.
Kyler Murray's too small.
Bryce Young just went number 1 overall.
Yep.
With the same height.
Yep.
And I think I think Bennett's got a little bit better arm.
I think he does.
I think Bryce Young's got the better vision. I think he sees the field really well.
Yeah.
And he can scramble and get out. But Bennett's got a cannon of an arm. It's accurate. And like you just said, he's a winner.
He's a winner. That's what you need.
100%.
I mean, the last time he played in that stadium, got him a ring.
Stetson Bennett could have that Tom Brady moment this year if Stafford goes down.
Yep.
Stafford goes 0-5 in the first 5 games he's gone. Hey, and then Zach Evans went to the Rams. So I mean, so another good spot for an Ole Miss guy to.
That's right.
Really step in. You know, Cam Akers is there. He's out of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Played his college ball down at Florida State, but you know, Zach Evans not a Mississippi boy by means, but still played it at Mississippi school. So
right.
So yeah, that's good. You know, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good little series. Hopefully, if the Jets get a quarterback next year, hopefully what Rodgers did to Favre, that guy's going to do to Rodgers. You know, that little situation.
Jordan loves it. Yeah. I tell you though, you said the Cardinals had the best draft. The Eagles had the best draft. To get Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith in the first round, and then the 4th round get Keely Ringo.
Yeah.
To go along with the Kobe Dean and old dude from last year, they got five. I think just minimum 5 Georgia Bulldogs off the 2021 national championship team.
Yes.
That gave up nothing.
Yeah.
Like that was the team that gave up like 7 points a game.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, it's Georgia University up there in Philly for sure.
Yeah, and then they traded for DeAndre Swift from the Lions, who also went to Georgia. So, but he's like
fun season.
But Swift is from Philadelphia. So after this, we get off, and anybody watching, go watch DeAndre Swift's college announcement video he made. Really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, sweet. Yep, I'll check that out. Let's head on over to MLB. Just hit on the ATL. Had rain delay, weather delay against the Mets this week. Will we play Friday or played Saturday? I know we had a doubleheader today.
Played Friday, 5-inning game, 4-0. We got, and after 5 full innings, we got all 4 runs in the 5th. Matt Olson hit a monster shot through the raindrops, 460 foot.
Yeah.
Just a shot. That dude right there, he's hitting 250. It's like homer, strikeout, or walk. Homer, strikeout, or walk. But hey, I'll take it, especially if most of those are homers. Rain delay Saturday, rain delay yesterday, doubleheader today. Won the first one 9-8, lost the second one 5-3. Had a 3-2 lead. Just gave it up, couldn't do anything. But the Mets are good. Look, the Mets are going to be good.
Yep.
It's going to be a pesky series all season long. But look, as long as you come out 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. So, Braves head down to Miami, start that series with them. After I think we just took 2 out of 3 from them, or maybe we took 3 out of 4. I think we played a 4-game series with them. So they're good. Sandy Alcantara is a beast.
Yeah,
just a beast. So team's looking good. Michael Harris is back healthy.
Finally,
Darno is getting back. So May the 17th, that's 16 days from now, is when we could cut Ozuna so he can get his 10-year pension, right? Or we could say, here's $30 million, go away.
Yeah.
So, and do it sooner.
Yes.
So, and then also Friday, I don't know if you saw this, there's a chance Michael, because he's going by Michael now, Michael Soroka could make his return to the MLB in a spot start Friday. So
good.
Something to look at. He got creamed yesterday in his AAA start.
Yeah.
But there were like 8 runs in 2 innings. But something that to look forward to.
Yeah.
We're playing good ball. There, to me,
yeah.
Top 5 team in baseball right now, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think we're looking good. Strider looked good today. I know he gave
I was talking to some guys at work.
But...
I talked to some guys at work. To me, if I'm scheduled to pitch Saturday and you push me back to a Monday morning start, I had a feeling he was going to be a little off today, and he was. Yeah. He wasn't sharp, but look, he battled, and that's what you ask out of a guy that you would consider, 1A or 1B with Freed, right? Yeah. Those 2 guys right there can win us. If we sign Freed back to a good contract, those are guys that can win you a lot of games. So,
yep. Cunha, he did good first game, home run double, couple RBIs. Second game,
that home run was jacked.
Yeah, that was very good. I was listening to. I had the MLB, so it was blacked out. I was on MLB.com on my app and stuff, and I love the term. Austin Riley got up there. He just hit to left field, and the announcer on the thing, he said, Austin Riley spanked it to left. I was like, I don't understand the words sometimes that we use, for sports. You got, physicality and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, why do we have to use all these things? So, one little comment while we're here. Go Fierce. Hey, Mimi. Smiling way, boys. Smiling ways. But, yeah, I was like, man, you could have used like a hard hit to left or a rocket to left field, but use the word spank. So that's a new one. So I guess I'll start using that one on the podcast.
But hey, look, I got to talk about the hat you're wearing in that team right now.
Woo!
I like it.
I like it.
It's good for baseball.
It is.
They're good. The Diamondbacks are good. The Orioles are good. Like, it's just, I love seeing good rounded baseball. I just love baseball, right?
For sure.
Good rounded baseball. So, good, go Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah.
Good job with all
Just let everyone know I have over 100 hats. I love collecting hats. I do get that from Jeremy. Jeremy has a lot of hats as well, I know.
I don't know if I wore the same one on air. I got my Disney hat on today.
Yeah.
I'll be back there in 16 days, by the way.
There you go. And then where were we at? Next month and 16 days, we'll be in Atlanta watching the Braves face the Rockies. So that'll be fun. But yeah,
I bought me a new Atlanta Braves hat today too. So
yeah, I'm probably gonna buy something else. Who knows? I love hats. I don't know. It goes with everything for me. That's just my style. Wear hats all the time. I have a Yankees hat. I have a St. Louis Cardinals hat, a Red Sox hat, a Braves hat. You name it, I got it. But I saw this one, and I was like, they're good. I got to represent them, I guess, right? So,
what size of hat are you?
This is actually a snapback because my head's big. Okay. So I'm throwing it all the way off on everybody. So I don't get fitted hats.
That's
my head is too big.
They make an 8 now.
Yeah.
Does that fit?
It's close.
Dang, you do have a big.
I got a big head.
I got a big head with a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And I can do a 7. I do a 7.5.
This thing's just rattling up here. There's nothing in here. I'm just storing it for good knowledge sometimes. But yeah. But I always get the snapback. I think they just feel better. So they was $25. So if you see it, if you know a team that you like, I'll go pick you up something. So huh? What other team besides Atlanta would you wear? There was a Phillies one. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Phillies red with the blue top right here. It's pretty fresh.
Here's the thing for me. I'm all about the color and a style, right? I don't wear red. I have red hair. I have a red beard. I'm not wearing red. Like the Atlanta Braves hat I bought today is the blue Navy hat, right? I can wear blue, not a problem. I don't know. I like the Royals. The Royals, I like their uniform. Yes. That teal blue is really nice. I like the Cubs hat. You know, like I said, if it's got a little red in it, I'm fine. If it's not the
Yeah.
accent, right?
Yep.
I like the Mariners stuff.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I do like
go towards black.
I do like Diamondbacks with the snake logo.
Yeah.
With the A that's got the little snake, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like
did they throw the little powder blue in there?
Or yeah, they got a little bit of everything.
A little blue in there. So it's pretty fresh. All right, I got a little trivia for you. You probably know it, but here's a little trivia. It says what pitcher won every NL Gold Glove in the 90s at his position? What pitcher won every NL Gold Glove? Don't look it up. Put your phone down. In the 1990s at his position.
No.
We're not going there. We're going to do a commercial, and then we'll answer it. We're going to a commercial.
Oasis Grooming Barbershop. Changing lives. One cut at a time. Shank It Golf. Do you know someone who keeps wearing that boring golf gear every time they play? Look no farther than Shank It Golf. They have the best polos and hats around. Just like the saying goes, feel good, play good. Use my code to get 15% off, and that's JPFEARS.
All right.
Greg Maddux.
Greg Maddux, that's right. What pitcher won every NL Gold Glove in the 90s? Jeremy said it. Greg Maddux, the GOAT. The GOAT. All right, we're going to skip on over.
Acuna, by the way, no fracture after being hit today. He will be day to day.
Oh, good. Let's head on over to our last topic. Big topic in sports today is the NBA playoffs. Not a good series for my Grizz. We went to Game 5 in Memphis. That was probably the best game I've ever been to in my life. By far, everything was clicking, and there was like, there's a chance. So you were saying there's a chance, and there wasn't.
No, I got back to LA, and it was ugly.
It was ugly. Bad, ugly for sure. And you said that, my favorite player, Dylan Brooks. Oh, gosh. I want to touch on it just for a second. I am not a Dylan Brooks fan at all. I'm just going to throw that out there, leave it on the table.
I thought you had that Dylan Brooks jersey hanging up in your room.
Nope. I would rather lick a homeless man's foot than cheer for Dylan Brooks. That's where I'm at in my life right now. He just upsets me so much. Like, of all people you are wanting to poke and chatter at is LeBron James, who I don't even like at all, right? But you got to respect game, right? LeBron's good.
Yeah. Not my favorite player, but he is.
I will tell you my favorite player here in just a little bit, who I think has surpassed some people in my books and who might go down as the greatest player of all time. But Dylan Brooks pokes a bear. He can't shoot. He can't defend. I don't even know why he's on the team.
Look, I didn't realize this about Dylan Brooks, but he's the guy at Oregon that had the worst flop of all time. Once I realized that was the same person, I said, the Grizzlies are done.
Oh, yeah.
If I'd have known that person played for the Grizzlies before when Tyler was on and I said the Grizzlies are going to win in 6, I would have said the Grizzlies are going to lose in 4.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows a lot about his character, right? He pokes a bear. And I'll talk about LeBron's tweet. I don't know if you saw it. Loved it.
Yeah.
Doesn't go to – so he says, I'm not going to do anything or all this kind of blah, 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 talking smack to LeBron until he drops 40, right? Okay. We get beat. Doesn't go to the media, talks about anything.
Right.
Even when we win, he still doesn't go to the media. He's just being silent. He's already got fined $25,000 for not speaking to the media. LeBron tweets out, if you see me in the forest fighting a bear, you better help the bear.
Yeah.
That talks about his character as well. The dude's good.
Yeah,
we'll just go ahead and say it.
Dylan Brooks talks about LeBron and, holler at me when you score 40 points. If you add up Dylan Brooks' points, rebounds, and assists, they don't even equal the number 40 in a 6-game series.
Yeah, I mean that was a terrible. I mean it was a LA deserved to win that game for sure.
You know what? It's good for them, but they're not. I hope you had fun in the playoffs.
Yeah,
because now you're going up against a real team.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
if Tyler was watching, which I'm sure he's not, because Raw is on right now.
Yeah,
he would. The Lakers are going to win in 5. No, they're not. No. Give me the Warriors in 5. Give me the Warriors in 6 for sure.
Yeah,
Steph Curry is an absolute monster. I picked it. Look, I said Warriors and Bucks. Giannis got hurt. They just weren't the same, and Jimmy Butler's just went stupid, fuego hot for the Heat, but Curry is nasty. I watched some of those games. You know me, I don't watch a lot of NBA. Yeah. I watch college basketball. I don't like NBA. To me, I'm just not a fan of it.
Yeah.
But I did watch some of that. That Kings team is going to be pretty good.
It's going to be really good. Very young. They are the youngest team in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, Thunder are the youngest, I think, and then
they're the youngest, but they didn't make it in. So Kings were the youngest, and Grizzlies are second youngest.
So those teams will be good for many years to come if they can stick together.
Yeah.
But yeah, Curry is by far. Tyler and I were talking about it at the gym this morning. Is Curry the best point guard of all time?
Yes.
Tyler disagrees because he says he's a shooting guard playing point, and says Magic Johnson is still the best point guard of all time.
He's a Lakers fan.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Yeah, Steph Curry will go down as the best scorer of all time. And because he is a point guard, he will go down as the greatest point guard of all time.
And I'm going to address this. Like I said a while ago, I think he will go down, in my opinion, for this. He's going to go down as the greatest player of all time.
If he wins this year, that gives him 6, 5
or 6. 5 or 6. I think it's 5. 6.
If he wins this year and can get a couple more,
yeah.
If he gets to 7, let's say he gets to 7 championships and he plays 5 more years.
Yeah.
He's only 30, 31, 32.
Yeah.
Plays 5 years. Plays 35, 36, 37. And he's got 7 total championships. He's going to lead. He's going to be easily top 10 in scoring.
He's going to at least be top 5.
Yeah. Best 3-point shooter ever.
Of all time.
Yeah, he gets to 7. He will never. Nobody will ever surpass Michael. In my opinion, I say that I have Michael and Kobe. Right. Yeah. I was 5 years old when he was going through his runs. I grew up with Kobe. Right. So Kobe is my guy. Right.
Yep.
Those two are just iconic players like LeBron.
Yep.
Right. When you think of NBA, Michael, Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah.
Michael, Kobe, LeBron. That's it, right? In our generation, mine, yours, and everything. Older people may throw in like Wilt or Magic or players like that. But for most of us, those three are the all-time greats.
Yep.
The name Stephen Curry, to me, doesn't fit with those. But rings, championships, points, the way he played and has changed the game.
Yes.
How many times can you now go to a upward basketball game and not see a kid pull up from half court, shoot, and look away?
Yep.
It's everywhere. It is everywhere.
Yep. I think that's why he's going to go down.
He will be one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
Yep.
But he will never be talked about like those 3 I just mentioned.
Yeah. I think.
And here's another.
Man.
Another player who I think is just as good and just as talented. Tyler said he stat pads. I don't think so. I just think he's a good player. Is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook will go down averaging a triple-double in his career if he continues playing.
Yep.
How many players have done that? I don't know. I don't know how the stats, but I'm sure there's 5 maybe.
Yeah.
Nobody will talk about him like that.
No.
You always hear Michael, Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah. And it's all about how they changed the game, for sure. I mean, it has changed a lot, like you said. It used to be a big man game, moved to, that was back when Bill Russell, those guys. And then you go into Jordan, and it's a shooting game. It's a let me win. I'm a winner. That's what Jordan was. He's a winner, right? You go to Kobe. Kobe has that same mentality who basically mimics the game of Jordan in a different way.
Yeah.
Right? Same but different, right? They still are a winner, win championship. LeBron takes it over. He is literally a center who can play every position, shoot from wherever.
He's a freak of nature.
He is one of a kind.
Yes.
Right? And then you have Curry who comes up, slow beginning of his career.
A lot of injuries.
Changes the game and is like, okay, I'm 6'3". I'm not driving to the goal like the rest of these guys because I'm not going to finish,
He doesn't have the hops. He doesn't have the hops like John Morant
or Westbrook or anybody like that. I'm going to shoot the thing.
Mm-hmm. And
it has literally – I mean, he put up 50 points to win Game 7 against Sacramento Sacramento.
Yeah.
Probably one of the greatest games I've watched him play.
Yeah.
And I think he is a true point guard because he can pass. He can reap. I mean, he's literally what can he not do?
Right.
And I think it's going to be a good series against LA. Klay Thompson, he's been in the NBA 12 years, and he has dreamed of playing LA every single year. And this is the first time he's getting to play against LeBron and LA.
No Western Conference team has beaten the Warriors in the playoffs since '91 because either they hadn't made it or they make it to the finals.
Yep,
that's a good stat to go off, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you: you own your own team, your GM. It's open market. All players, all time, are available to pick. I'm talking Bird, Russell, Rodman, Pippen, all them, right?
Yeah.
Is Curry the number one guy you pick for your team?
Is he are we going, I got to pick point guard, everything, or this is my number one pick?
Your number one overall pick.
Number one overall pick is going to be Steph Curry.
You're taking Curry. So you're building your team around Curry.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd build mine around Kobe then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just.
It's in between both of them. And it's just who we grew up watching, right? Yeah. I mean, we watch Kobe, right? Kobe is our dude. R.I.P. to him. I think yesterday was his little girl would have been 17 yesterday. So,
if I had to build my starting five, like who I would want as a GM, right? Derrick Rose runs point. Kobe runs 2. Would probably have Larry Bird at my 3. Rodman at my 4, and Shaq at my 5.
Yeah,
that's my group because that way Kobe can score 75 points a game.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is Derek Fisher and Kobe can average 76 points a game, which means Derek is going to have 1. Kobe.
Well, I say Derrick Rose, not Derek Fisher.
Derrick Rose, my bad. Oh, D Rose, okay. Yeah, I heard Derek Fisher, and I was like, man, he really loves the Lakers over here.
No, Derrick Rose, Kobe, Larry Bird, Dennis Rodman, because I still love Rodman, and then Shaq, because Shaq is just a beast. So that's my 5.
I'm going to go Curry at my 1. Can I pick Kobe if you've already picked him, or I got to go somebody? I'll go somebody else.
You can go somebody else.
All right. Who do I want my 2? I'm going to skip my 2 right now. No, just give me Jordan. Give me Jordan at my 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Same guy, right?
Yeah.
At my 3, I'm going KD. I think KD is probably one of the best. He is a top scorer as well.
Oh, yeah.
And can do just about anything.
No.
My 4 is Tim Duncan. I'm a huge Tim Duncan fan.
Good pick.
And 5, man, I love Shaq. I'm going to go a little smaller.
Chuck Hayes.
Oh, God, how'd you know? No, I'm going to go Dirk.
I like Dirk. So you got the shooters. You're stretching the floor.
Hey, why not?
You could almost just switch swap Duncan, put Duncan in 5 and Dirk at 4.
And just float them around. I could put KD down there if I had to.
That's good. It's a good lineup.
Yeah, I think it's all good.
You wouldn't win a brawl against my team. My team would beat anybody up. So
I'm surprised you didn't pick like Draymond and Dennis Rodman, and then just throw Dylan Brooks in there for drama. So
Draymond could be 6 man.
Yeah. I put Dylan 6 man. Why not? It's great. He's great. About to wrap it up. You got any predictions of what you want to see in the NBA playoffs going forward?
I know a lot of people probably would like to see LA and Boston in the finals because that is just what that is. But like we just talked about, I'd love to see Steph get another one. Love to see Clay and Dre get another one because I don't really know how much longer those three will be together.
Yeah.
So that's my pick in the West. In the East, man, Jimmy Butler, if he's healthy, give me the Heat, man.
Yeah,
they're fun to watch.
They are.
They are fun to watch. And if anybody's watching or you're going to watch this replay and you want to go down a rabbit hole, Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah, come on.
Just type it in Google, run down the rabbit hole. I'm telling you, it's some interesting stuff.
Yep. Come back to us next week, comment, and let us know how great of a story that is.
What do you got? So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go Warriors, Heat, Warriors in 7.
Dang. Going to give you a little series. Yeah, so since the Grizz are out, going back to Dylan said they wait till they hit by 40. That's how much the Grizz got beat by in game 6 was 40 points. And just going off of, I want to keep going through that on the Grizz for just a second while we're wrapping up. I don't think Dylan Brooks is going to be back next season. The Shanghai Dragons probably in China will pick him up, hopefully. Hopefully we can get a shooter, get somebody who can actually help us score. Warriors, they look good. LA drafted or the LA averaged 55 blocks in 6 games against the Grizzlies. Grizzlies shot 33% when AD was on the court. That's the thing. LeBron's hurt. He's not going to say it. He's hurt. His foot is hurt. AD is aching all over because he landed on the ground. I don't see the matchup is in LA's favor right now. Steph is Steph Curry. He's going to shoot that ball. He's going to score. It's the playoffs. Klay Thompson, he's going to get hot. He's going to score, right? They got Andrew Wiggins. He can score. Draymond's going to get in your head and average 15 rebounds. It's fine.
He's going to get Looney. And he'll get thrown out of one game.
At least. Kevon Looney, where no one talks about,
is just there.
Is a beast. Promise you this, he will handle AD. AD's going to score. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Looney is going to at least average a double-double every game. But my team that I like watching so far is Denver. Denver, with Jamal Murray.
I would not be upset to see the Nuggets get into the finals.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've been as early 90s or something.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I do not have an issue with that.
Yeah. Jamal Murray was when the COVID hit. He was in the bubble, hitting 50, 60 games, gets hurt, tears his ACL. He's out for 18 months. This is his first playoff since then, and he's putting up bubble numbers again. They look good. Jokic is like, dude, I won back-to-back MVPs, but you can have your game, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just keep carrying us, man. I'll keep doing my thing. You keep riding. I just want them to get past the Suns just to be like, hey, Suns, you literally have everything, and you can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
That's my only hope. But I do think the Warriors will go to the finals. Hopefully, Steph gets another ring. But I think they're going to play the Celtics. I think the Celtics are just all around a great team in the East with Tatum and with everybody that they have, but hopefully that they don't do what they did last year and just choke before they get there. But I hope Golden State can get them another one. They're all healthy at the right time. Mm-hmm. If Clay can get going, he didn't have a good game a couple of days ago. Jordan Poole hasn't looked himself. Just keep riding the hot hand and Steph, and I think they're going to be good. I think they could win it for sure.
Oh yeah, everybody's just like I said, like what you said, healthy.
Yeah.
That's your main thing when you're playing. You cannot, the Buck, Giannis gets hurt, still puts up good numbers, but he's not 100%. In the Heat are 100% healthy, and they just run with it. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's the NBA. It's just like Mississippi State and Ole Miss baseball. We can circle back to that.
Yeah.
You get hot at the right time. Baseball can, can look like a beach ball when you're batting, and you could, feel like no one can touch you when you're pitching, even if you're only throwing 65.
For sure.
So sports that's what makes sports great. That's why we have this podcast.
Yep.
Is because you just never know what's going to happen. I would love to come back on here next week and say, wow, Ole Miss swept and Mississippi State swept.
Yeah.
Can they maintain the momentum?
For sure.
So,
yeah, two things I want to hit on before we wrap up. And you were talking about, staying healthy and stuff like this and going to Golden State. Steve Kerr, who played with Jordan, won championships with Jordan, he made a comment, and I saw it on TikTok this morning. You might have seen it as well. He goes over to Steph Curry during the Kings game, and he says, I have 3 timeouts. Every single timeout I take, you come over here and you sit down and you rest. Coaches need to keep doing that to their guys. Like, hey, these 3 timeouts are these are for you.
Yeah.
You need to come over here, take a breath, get off your legs, think about what you need to do next, right? Second thing, if anybody's watching anything on, I guess I don't know if you saw Giannis's interview.
Yeah.
I thought that was the greatest answer for – so media guy said, do you think your season was a failure? Parents, people who are watching, go watch that. Giannis has a great answer of on that and on a career and stuff like that. So I wanted just to end with that before we got out of anywhere. Do you have you want to add anything in before we get out?
I'm in grad school right now doing some stuff for getting my teaching certification. And, I had to write about rules in my classroom, right? And one rule that I have, and I kind of base it off of what Giannis said, was give 100% every day, even if that only means you have 70% of yourself to give.
Yeah.
If you're only 70%, give me 100% of that 70. Because that's being your best that day.
That's right.
So
we're all going to have bad days.
Yeah, everybody's going to have a bad day. So, but if you're at 50% for that day, well, give me 100% of your 50.
Yeah.
And if you get, that's what. So that I know we're kind of getting off of our sports topic here, but
that's fine.
But if that's it, if you only have 50%, 60%, whatever you have that day, if you give 100%, that's your best effort. People will see your best effort.
That's right.
They don't know that's your 60. It's your 60.
Yeah.
So that's something. And when I get in the classroom, that's something. Coaching and stuff. That's something I'm going to instill in my players is even if you're 70%, give me 100% of that 70.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So anybody watching this, I hope that goes viral because I've never heard that before. And kind of needed that because I'm not 100% right. I'm not feeling well, kind of under the weather, but I'm going to give all of what that I have.
Right.
And if that's, to your family, to your spouse, to your kids, to your job, to your team, if you're a player, to whoever, to yourself, you need to give 100%. That was great, Jeremy, of what you have. Even if it's 5%, if you're literally on your not literally on your deathbed, but like, even if you are, but I think if you're that low and you're like, I don't know what else to do, keep going.
Just give 100%.
Give 100%. Keep your head up. Keep striving. You got this. I know we're off the sports topic, and we're just going to start motivating this one watcher that I see that's on here. Keep your head up. You got this. So, but next week, Monday or Tuesday, we don't even know yet. I got softball games hitting us left and right. Had a good comeback last week, won 10-8. So 2 for 2, 3 RBIs. So a good little series there.
Slow pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I play slow pitch, this is not to brag. All I knew how to do was hit home runs.
Well, it depends on what kind of ball you're using too.
That's true. Y'all got a big field?
Big field.
We played on
like 425 dead center.
Oh, I'd probably hit that.
No, it's literally like the mushy ball. So it's like it's terrible.
Okay, so I'd go 420.
Yeah, so you hit it right fence. It's fine. Yeah. We're just trying to play some right now. Anna's was playing second base, turned a double play to me at first. I was like, golly, man, this is freaking great out here.
Yeah.
Having fun, But so we'll catch everybody next week. Love the topics. Hopefully our teams in SEC ball will shake it up. Stay healthy. Braves continue to stay hot. and we'll see who's going to win the NBA Finals. So
All right.
see you guys next time.
See you guys.